Right, hello. Welcome back to the Alien vs Predator Galaxy YouTube channel. This is Corporal Hicks, aka Aaron Percival, and I'm just continuing with my practice run of the Marine campaign of AVP2 in anticipation of our proper Let's Plays with RidgeTop.
Who the hell are you?
Oh, crap.
You're a girl? Well, hello there.
Smooth.
What the hell is the hive?
Exactly what it sounds like.
Is that where my team's headed?
Looks that way. But why?
Just get me into the tunnels. I have to warn them.
The tunnels are sealed. There's no way in from here.
All right. Then get me back to the POC. White team is there. I bet 8 heavily armed Marines and a dropship can find a way inside. Okay. So why here? Seems like a funny place for an assemblyman's daughter to take a summer internship.
My brother, he died while he was stationed here. Accidental death, according to the report. Eisenberg signed it himself.
I'm sorry.
My brother was a very meticulous man. He didn't make mistakes.
Everybody makes mistakes.
Maybe so. But he was murdered. I have proof.
Is that what I'm carrying?
Among other things. Kenji's research centered on genetic modification. Human genetics. They used convicts mainly. Pretty sick stuff. It's this place. It brings out the worst in you. I should have stopped him from ever coming
See, I
here.
can hear Jen Taylor there.
Sometimes you just can't hold on.
I can hear the
enough.
Cortana coming through.
You okay?
Huh? Oh, just remembering something.
Okay, Harrison, I've got you as close as I can. The POC is locked up tight as a drum. Assuming your white team's still here, you've got two choices. Stand in the courtyard and shout until they hear you, or head down into the outflow system. That should get you past the primary security net and into the southern landing, or get you killed. Of course, I can say the same for standing here. And we've got to rendezvous with white team in landing bay 3. It's going to seem better days. Bit of acid splash damage. So of course I'm not speed running here or aiming for perfect playthroughs. I'm mostly just I'm practicing for the Let's Play, making sure I can find the fun stuff, making sure we hit all the interesting stuff when we do our actual Let's Play. So I will be wandering around, seeing if there's anything I've missed, or anything I don't remember from my previous playthroughs over the years. Any questions, of course, feel free to shout up. I do enjoy chatting with everybody on these things. I remember to keep my webcam off this time so I can actually see the motion tracker. I still, all these years later, I still can't get over the hived up. I think it's a brilliant inclusion. Come on. There we go. Supposed to be fair to them, that was getting plenty of use out of the face chest burster, oh my life, model as well, since they were using it in the Alien campaign. Death dance. Somebody's knocking around here. Right. Good. Rocky move. Nothing of interest up here anyway. Oh, no. No, 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 no. Oh, I hate it when it defaults down to the inappropriate weapon. Oh, come on. You guys hearing me? Have I turned my mic on? Just making sure. Right, so we can torch our way through there. What's the other direction? Nothing, so we do need to go that way. Cool. Just making sure. you warning me about music. And that is why we check the hosts as we go along. Oh, come on. Won't mind some armor from one of you guys, or some health. The way my aim on little creatures has been going, we do not want to be messing with face focus at the minute. Reset the power relay. Where are you guys? can hear this mysterious alien. Where is he? Come on, game, let me get some health. We got there. We got there. Just 2 seconds, guys. Just 2 seconds. Right, what are we doing? Halfway there. Listen, Harrison, something's up at the southern landing. White team just went dead. The Verloc called asking our people if we'd taken down the communications link. We haven't, but they're still not answering. I'd hurry if I were you. I am certainly trying to, Tomoko. That shit me up. That's pretty cool. Okay, locate the security station. Anything down there for us? So we're not going anywhere until we get to that security station. No bother. Oh, all the comments have only just come through now. I thought I'd been talking to myself for the last half hour. Hey Joe, hey Alistair. How you guys doing? Which Fall of Hadley's Hope do I prefer? River of Pain or Hope's Last Day? You see, I love the RPG, so I just love it by virtue of being the RPG. And I have problems with Hope's with River of Pain, mostly because of the Colonial Marines in it. I wish they'd have just been Colonial Marshals. So I find that bit kind of disappointing, but I'm honestly not sure, Alistair. I really am. I think I'd probably go with River of Pain's audio drama version, because I just love Colin Salmon in it so much. And who played Newt's mum? Anna Friel, the girl from Pushing Daisies. And I think the little girl who plays Newt is brilliant as well. So yeah, I think I'll go. Ooh. Oh Joe, you'll have to show me the pictures again. You know how much I love seeing your minis. Oh no. Ah! I really do hate that. Come on, Tomoko, let me through. This kind of reminds me of the Hadley's Hope level on AVP Classic, actually. Right, well, we've got Dear Rick. My friend at Wayland Jutani saw your name come through the auditor list. I wanted to tell her, yeah, Rick's okay. Except you're not. The creditors are still calling. So don't say you're looking to clean up. If I never see your sorry ass again, it's too soon. Rick is not very popular. Any of these open anymore? The amount of pads seems to have decreased as we've got on. Most of them seem to have been in the first mission. That doesn't sound very promising. What about you, Alistair? Which of the Hadley's Hopes do you prefer? Bearing in mind Hope's last day is variable depending on the player. That's another thing as well. Okay, we're going back upstairs for this. Schaefer? Oh, Schaefer reference. I didn't realise we had one of those in here. It was all hands and no brain. I don't know why I followed him here. Of course, no one mentioned the one-way transfer policy. I've got a better chance of meeting Prince Charming inside the hive than I do getting paperwork signed to get me out of here. Yeah, I really wish we had more of the forecast audios, Alistair. They were one of the more refreshing things to come out of the series lately. I'm exploring, don't rush me. Tomoko, I don't appreciate it. I mean, I've personally, I enjoy some of the fan-made ones. You know, Perfect Organisms put out one which was their own take on the fall of Hadley's Hope. Alien Solar has been enjoyable, and the offshoot Charon. I've personally been ever so slowly working on my own, at least writing. I haven't got as far as casting or anything yet, but there's just not enough time in the day. Oh, that made me cack my pants. Come on, come through if you're coming. No?
Harrison, I can't override the door. Look for another way out of there. Hurry!
Oh, didn't realise it was a Praetorian following me. Next level.
Team 1 reporting. The transmitter is positioned.
That's grim.
I have a signal, sir. Very strong and very close.
All right, let's move.
God, I do love my hived up environments. Tracking the Marine expedition becomes increasingly difficult with the commencement of Operation Saviour, particularly in regards to White Team. From reliable records, it's clear that shortly after the Verloc's second dropship departed for the forward pods, White Team broke off contact with the Verloc. From this period onwards, we are left only with uncorroborated testimony of a single low-ranking Marine. Given the events he describes, we find it hard to accept his depiction as fact. Simply put, we need not introduce a third species to explain the destruction of the southern landing. So, we are going to meet some predators soon. Oh. Poor dude. No, 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 no! Oh, come on! So, is there anything? No. Oops. I ain't got myself stuck, have I? Yep. There you go, everyone. I don't remember this one at all. Come on, Mr. Alien's coming. This one. Do you just keep coming? Ah! How am I supposed to escape this one? Oh, there we go, there we go. We're going up or down? Oh, congrats, Alistair. Happy birthday, mate. Oh, happy birthday, as I like to use for my fellow Alien fans. Still got 3 years left then before it's all downhill. You been up to much today? Any celebrations? that hurt. I had lunch with Dad and brother and where are you from, Alistair? Are you American or are you in the UK?
You've got to get out of there before that thing finds you. The landing bay isn't far. Should be just up ahead. Hurry! Up the stairs.
Ah, Scottish.
God, get out of there, Harrison.
This Predator's having fun. You guys locked down at the minute. I can't remember if Scotland is. Oh, all that for nothing. Oh, here we go. Here's some notes. Remechanical, biomechanical, and cloned. The court prohibition stemming from Rosenblatt versus Tyson apply solely to the colonial authority space. While XOF operates as a licensed venture, the laws apply only within designated colonial zones. For those reasons, please limit Type 4 experimentation to the forward pods. Sentry guns 5 and 6 failed again. If we weren't in the middle of an alien infestation, I'd say somebody snuck in here and took the guns down. But that's nuts. We're lucky we found the problem guns before the bugs did, so... some Predator teasing there. You got any more notes for me? Monthly status report. I'm seeing continued deterioration in our A5 units, far in excess of their expected stability. One A5 pushed a human down the stairs yesterday. The unit claimed that it sensed a stage 1 xenomorphy. A stage 1 xenomorphy, but I could find no evidence. I can only speculate that the intense ionic activity here has created instability in its patternings. Unless, of course, it just wanted to push him. God forbid. Yeah, well, I hope nobody comes up from England, Alistair. We're all supposed to be being good. Alright, let's go find us a Predator. Message confirmed from Dr. Eisenberg. Operation Savior has commenced. Bubak and Dropship 1 relocated to the forward pods in preparation for possible casualties. So I think that's our white team, isn't it? Oh, it's an Iron Bear. Bye, guy. Yeah, I know, Joe. The whole world's a state, really, isn't it, in terms of handling? But that's not what we're here for. We're here to distract. Just hope everybody's keeping safe, regardless. So that's above us. You know what? I kind of regret that. Was that a minigun? Oh no, bullets rifle. I got you. I got you. Suck it, Predator. I think the Xenos are my problem. The Predators my problem this mission, Joe. Which I guess is a really tough balance in that act, isn't it? Because you don't. It's an Alien versus Predator game, but you spend most of the game fighting aliens. And I suppose it's to, you know, it's to keep the balance right in terms of how tough the Predators are. But no, you're right. It wouldn't really work, but which way is the right way here? The other way. Okay. AVP 2010 at least made it. I feel. Ooh. A little bit more interesting in terms of the encounters with the Predator. I think it's a little hard with this one, I think. Oh, why did we just get the musical sting? Oh, it's the Predator jumping across there. I don't quite remember that, Joe, in Rage Wars. I definitely remember having a problem in the first book because I felt the Predators went down. Oh, shoot. I felt the Predators went down way too early. Is that a heavy Pred? Way too easy, sorry, by the... it certainly is. By the Marines. But I remember them getting a lot more powerful by the end. Sorry, I struggled to do more than two things at once. Yeah, that was heavy. I forget what the code name for him was. I think it might have been Tiamat for the heavy class. Is that the one Predator? Is that the... Starship Troopers-esque Marines. I don't think they were really Starship. Oh, well, you're talking more in terms of from the book with the power suits. Yeah. In my head, when I think of the power armor, don't get me wrong, I've read the book plenty of times. I love the book, but in my head, I always think of the Marauders from the animated show from Roughneck Chronicles.
I set those charges right.
I don't like this one bit.
It wasn't an
Which
accident,
definitely
man.
wasn't how I
Rocket's
imagined
leaving
them in
us to
Rage
die.
Wars.
You picked a hell of a time to be right about something.
Next mission. The Praetorian is the warrior of the Hive, tough, massive and ferocious. However, she is born quite humbly. Under the right pheromone conditions, runners and drones undergo a molting process extending over several years. During this time, the xenomorph skin thickens and hardens. As the Praetorian enters mid-phase, it emits its own behavioural pheromone, which in turn enrages the Hive. Most Praetorians die during this phase. One strong enough to escape will wander the surrounding environs until her shell completes its hardening. Then, with a skin capable of reflecting small arms fire and a temper to match, she will return to assert her presence to the Hive. So we're still looking for bait 3. I do want to reread the Rage Wars. I love that they can crawl when they're not fully dead. Yeah, I'd love to see a Praetorian in a film as well. Or maybe just a proper young queen. I know Chet was... One of the explanations for Chet was supposed to be that she was a young queen, but... Yeah, I don't really buy it. Because they didn't really know what they were doing. Piss off. Hey Peter, welcome back. Just finishing off the campaign. Doing a lot better than some of the corpses I've been seeing while I've been, you know, wandering around. Though to be fair, I've struggled a couple of times where I can't remember. You guys gonna shoot me, or are you gonna get killed? You're getting killed. Look at that death dance. We're getting through there, are we? You gonna make it? Nope. Ah. Hey Marcus. Oh, you can actually save them, can you? Okay, cool. I might go and try that later. Saving the Marines, that is. Oh, we've still got some predators about on this one. Did I just come out of here? Yes, yes I did. Yeah, I bet it was. Difficult that is. No, not giving us as many data pads to enjoy. Where are you guys going? Don't die, guys. Away, friends?
Are we gonna get out of here, sir?
They're still coming.
You guys supposed to be white
Are we gonna get out
squad.
of here, sir?
White team. Right, anywhere else for us to go? Big population for a landing area. 1,000. I really don't remember the last half of the game that much, so a lot of this has been refreshingly surprising. I do enjoy it when that happens. Did I ever play the Aliens mod for Killing Floor? I think I did.
If you override the security system,
I brought the game so I could play it. I must have at least given it a go. I can't remember the name of the guy who developed it. He used to be on the forums. Hey, Green Man. I guess those two guys died downstairs.
Harrison, the signal's fluctuating. Find the comm center and get it online.
I'm trying to, but there's a lot of wiring.
I'm contacting the Verloc now.
Ooh, nice minigun.
There's a dropship inbound from the Verloc. ETA
Hang on,
15
let me-
minutes. Make sure that landing bay is clear of xenomorphs.
Peter, we've already done the Alien and Marine campaign. I didn't do a live play of them all, but we've done a Let's Play. I think I did a live stream of the back half of the Alien campaign. Did that take it out already? Yes, it did. Okay. Bit anticlimactic. I always did like the design of them, though. Am I supposed to go down here? Oh, here's the armory. Look at that beauty. Oh, and the sniper rifle. Oh, Elgin's mentioned. Ah, that would work out quite. Oh no, because the timeline's still off. What's a guy got to do to get some TLC around here? Richter said he and Elgin thought Arcturia, spelt wrong there I guess, was absolute heaven. Time for you and me to put in for some time off and check Richter's story. Damn, I wish they'd fix the environmental controls. The heat is driving me crazy. I think I might have to add that one to my Arcturian article. Okay, that's the way we just came into it. Saying Peter, check those out. People don't realise there's actually still plenty of troops. Yep, that's true. You know, it was a big ship and it was carrying very few people in aliens. It was supposed to be a troop transport, not a 2-squad transport. Was supposed to go back down there then, weren't I? Favourite campaign? I feel like I have to say the Marine one, you know, because I do just genuinely enjoy the narrative of it a lot better than the others, but you can't beat the different gameplay styles of the others. I tend to stick with the Marine class as well. Alistair and I talked a little bit about the River of Pain novel earlier, actually. And let me just deal with this now. Oh. Personally, I did enjoy River of Pain. I enjoyed all those initial trilogy. I do have problems with it, mind you, because I really don't like the Colonial Marines being in it, and it should have been Colonial Marshals. But I absolutely love the audio drama version.
I'll feed you the coordinates of a
Colin
viable
Salmon's
entry site
amazing,
that
Anna
you're best
Friel's
bet for finding
amazing.
your team.
Mother says the schematics show an emergency landing bay near the pods. Can you get there?
I'm still uploading. Get your team, then get me.
Not a patch on Cold Forge or
You'd better.
Phalanx though. Those have been the best of Titan's run, and genuine 10 out of 10s.
Yeah. Down the main lift, across the canyon floor.
Easily my top four in my top four Alien novels. Those two.
I can get there in 10 minutes.
10 minutes?
Easy. Once you stop down and take her up to a safe altitude, I'll be circling above and come back to you when you make it topside again. Tomoko's going to feed you the information as long as the signal works.
Thanks, Johnson. Listen, Harrison, I'm sending you down the old synthetic access system. It dates from the first studies before the Hive learnt to tear the synths to pieces. I'm pretty sure Eisenberg sent his synths down through one of these throughways, so the equipment ought to work. If your team is headed up, they'll be coming this way. If they're heading down, just hope they're headed up. Once you find them, head up to the surface and I'll coordinate the dropship evac. Good luck. Mysterious engineer, sorry, space jockey, as they are at the time. Ruins, another one of the great things about this game. Is them incorporating that. I'm not actually sure if they hurt you or not, I can't remember. No. Got some dead bodies down there though. I thought I saw a dead body. Oh, power loader and some bodies here. Yeah, I've read the Rage War, but I've only read them through pants. I've only read it through the once, so I'm still a little sketchy on them. I remember really enjoying them and thinking it was a genuine breath of fresh air. Because of it was a poor description, but I called them soft hard sci-fi. See, it wasn't quite the madness of, you know, things like Greg Bear and that, or the guy who wrote the Lost Fleet books, but it had that kind of feel to it. Oh, these poor dudes. I'm looking forward to reading those ones again. And to be honest, again, because of how fresh they feel to me. I'm reading Hunter's Planet through at the minute, because that's what we're doing our December podcast on. And I haven't read that one since the first time I read it, because I remember really, really hating Hunter's Planet when I read it the first time through as a kid. And I just never bothered to revisit it. But I've been enjoying it, actually. It's been surprising me.
Ruins are ancient, tens of thousands of years old. They're powered by geothermal energy using incredibly sophisticated reactors. We haven't even begun to understand this technology. We know for sure that the bugs aren't indigenous to this planet, so whoever lived here must have been breeding them. Guess they ran into complications.
Oh, the Predator prequel novel's great, Joe. A lot better than the film. Jim Moore really did a good job on that one. Are you gonna attack me? Oh. You gonna attack me, Mr. Synth? Yep. Let's just quickly. What wouldn't take much, Joe? Sorry. Oh, man, I always loved this level as a kid. For me, a big part of my interest with the expanded universe was finding out more about the space jockeys. So this kind of thing was right up my street. To be better than the Predator movie. Yeah, that is absolutely a fair point, mate. Oh, we'll stand the other way then. God, I hate the Predator so much. I didn't think it was... Well, no, because AVPR's trash as well. Predator's that kind of scale. Oh yeah, the exosuit's fantastic. It was a shame that never made it into Thrill of the Hunt, don't you think, Joe? I mean, it was great we got a power loader, but I really wanted like an Alice suit or the Max suit from Berserker and Tribes.
That portal is steam powered. The turbines must be clogged. Close pipes will clear out whatever disturbing the steam flow.
You see, I think I'd rather watch The Predator than AVPR, I must be honest. I at least really liked the cast and the characters. Yeah, the Max suit was great. I believe it originated in Tribes first and then made its way into Berserker and then into AVP War. Tribes is another one I'm really looking forward to rereading, actually. So I'm guessing if I hadn't have done this... Sorry, again, bear in mind I'm exploring before I actually do the play, so I'm going to just head back to the hall. Yeah, I would rather rewatch Resurrection than The Predator or AVPR. I mean, Resurrection's at least interesting in terms of Ripley. You know, I think Ripley is fascinating as a character, and it's a shame we don't get more of her. And my interest in her carries way over what the Predator and AVPR has to offer for me. I'm running on Windows 10, Petra. And it's running fine from the download from the all-in-one from AVP Unknown. Oh, or am I doing two? So I'm going to have to go back and redo that. Oh, I think AVPR is definitely worse than the Predator. Have you not got around to seeing the Predator yet? Honestly, for me with Ripley 8, I think it's her whole identity conflict that makes her really interesting. The film plays with it nicely early on, but then it's sort of dealt with. And I wish there'd been more play into that. I know, because anything The Fugitive does, I think, you know, the lab escape is far more satisfying than I think Wolf in AVPR. I think Wolf is given too much credit in AVPR. Oh yeah, I can't blame you, Peter. That ending just absolutely destroyed it for me. Not that it didn't have its problems before that, but I think it was... The pace was enough that you didn't really notice. Until the end and you actually had a chance to think about it. I think you talked about Original Sin, aren't you, Joe? That was D.H. Press's first original Alien novel. I've only read that one through the once, but I remember that being batshit. Things with the space jockeys having a pact with... Oh no, I should probably shut up. Sorry if you haven't read it.
Should be just ahead now. You're close. Great. I'm having trouble on my end.
I'll not talk about it anymore, Joe. I don't want to spoil it for you. That's just one I haven't had any desire to revisit for a while. A lot of the DH Press ones were like that for me. I went back to No Exit again recently. That was one of the better ones from that line, I thought. Yeah, I do not blame you for giving up on Forever Midnight. That was trash. But then the rest of them really pulled it through. The Predator stuff from DH Press got better and better and better. How have I got nothing? Oh, that's a shame. Flesh and Blood was fantastic, built on trash concepts from Forever Midnight and made them good. Turnabout is a 10 out of 10 for me. Easily one of the best Predator novels. And then South China Sea is just phenomenal. So, you know, DH Press did a lot better with Predator than they did with Alien. Yeah, Peter, I think Criminal Enterprise was probably the best one out of their entire run. No Exit very nearly got there, but just went off the rails. Went off the rails in the last third of the book. Hello Queenie. I only have a pistol. Alright, let's do this. Well for me. Probably not the most interesting boss fight. Truth be told, though. Just let me explore and have fun. have a look around that. Oh, son of a bee. Yeah, SD is fantastic. Honestly though, I do prefer her... Oh, I do prefer her Bantam novels. Come on, just let me look around, please. Berserker's definitely one of my top Berserker's one of my top 4 novels which she wrote. Labyrinth again is fantastic. Comics probably a bit better though, I think, but Berserker was top notch, 10 out of 10. I don't want to get out, Peter. I want to have a look at the space jockey, but they won't let me. Ah! Oh, I haven't the foggiest, Peter. I wonder if Monolith even had an idea other than it being some sort of vague sequel bait for in case they got to do a number 3.
Get me a connection to Tomiko now.
It's good to see they got out regardless of any involvement I had.
You can give it to him yourself. We're airborne now. What are you talking about? I'm on my way. Don't give up, Tomiko. You hear me?
They're not going to save this place.
Whatever you're doing, stop.
Ah, so she's the one that sets the explosion.
Tomiko. Tomiko.
Yeah, I'd forgot she did that. LV-1201 abandoned casualties extreme. 1 dropship still missing. Evacuation failed. Recommend scrubbed in. Further evac. Primary operation complex is overrun. Forward observation pods appear unsalvageable. Senders indicate a massive rupture of the fusion region. Reactor cells. Ah, I didn't finish it. So much for the pods indeed. Yeah, it's got to be what Tomoko sent, Peter. That disc. Such a good game. I don't remember the other campaigns having end credits on. But yeah, cool. I hope everybody who's been joining on the streams has enjoyed my nattering. Thank you all for interacting as well. I appreciate it. It's not so much fun nattering to myself, but nattering to you guys is entertaining for me as well as playing. RidgeTop and I plan on doing some proper Let's Plays where we can, natter with each other, and then we'll be uploading those. I hope by the end of the month. Depends on if we actually keep our agreed times to Nathan Cheever. Yeah. In case you missed it in the last episode, we actually spoke to Nathan Cheever for our 100th episode of the podcast. It was a nice little interview with him, where we celebrated our 100th episode by celebrating this game, which was the reason the website exists. It's the reason I'm such a huge fan of the franchise, because I spent so much time in my teens playing through these games, playing through the multiplayer, and so did Adam. So it was a very nice moment for us to actually get to interview Nathan for our 100th episode. So if you haven't listened, I recommend going and giving that one a listen. It's on the YouTube channel, or it's on the podcast on any of the normal podcasting platforms, Spotify and Google Podcast and iTunes. So go give that one a listen, and hopefully you guys will come back and watch our proper Let's Plays when they're uploaded. I don't know when I'll do any more live streaming. Might get some Predator stuff in, Hunting Grounds in late towards the end of the year. So thank you everybody who's been joining in, and until the next time.